is like everywhere, right? And now like let's unlock the potential of AI in marketing with the leaders in their fields to discussing in our fireside chat with the topic, how the C-suite, marketers, and creatives can use AI today. And please welcome Miss 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐭𝐬, Marketing Manager, Global Brands of Oreo and Chocolate at Mondelez. Please welcome Mr. Quang Minh, co-founder of House of Dira. Please welcome Mr. Trần Viết Huân, CTO of Sơn Kim Group. Please show me to welcome Ms. 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐭𝐬, General Director of 𝐏𝐚𝐬 Vietnam. And our moderator of this discussion, Mr. Amit Thakur, Managing Partner at Weightmaker.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful introduction. I think I can start with a quick quiz. Anybody can come up with an interesting full form of AI, besides what everyone knows. What can AI stand for in your life? That full form of AI, you have to say what A stands for, what I stands for. All in? Good one. Anybody else? Satya? Okay, so those are the additions. Okay, good. I think the most important thing is that for all of us to know that AI is here to stay, right? And we do have some part of AI playing a role in all our lives, right? AI has been making path-breaking innovations of self-driving cars, to advanced medical surgeries, to more closely to us in terms of sales and marketing. And we have all the esteemed panels today to discuss that, because what each one of us understand about AI is limited to our field of expertise, right? But what we will discuss today, since we have panelists coming from marketing to creative to tech to business owners, and how AI is playing a role in their life and drive their growth for business, right? On that note, let me welcome, please, with a huge round of applause, the esteemed panelists today. So, starting the discussion, and I will come first to you as the marketing person of one of the leading companies globally, Mondelez. How have you integrated AI in your company, in your brand, for the purpose of marketing, which drives growth through either automation or other aspects of AI? Why don't you share some example with the case study?
Yeah, thanks a lot for writing question. And also it's pressure to put me at the first, so I try to answer. So let me introduce first. I'm NINH from the Mondelez Kindle. I'm working for Oreo and the Cadbury. Just like 1 second advertisement. Oreo is the #1 world cookie, to let you know. Yeah. And so the topic today, AI. I hear some sounds like, hey, AI again. Like we heard about AI for the full day. In the morning, we heard a lot. And so what the difference in this session? And like we think, even those, like Amit asked me about the question about the marketing, but I think like AI impact more than marketing. It's like impact a growth function. It's not overnight. It impacts like year after year. Like when we talk about AI, and I also observe around like in the Mondelez company, so it's like all the functions are impacted. It's also back office, also like in the front line. In the back office, we can mention about the demand planning, for example. So we have a VMI. It can like vendors like manage like inventory. So like it allows the distributor to order stock automatically and also sufficiently. Yeah, and also for sale, like the front line. For sale, it's about two key things. They need about distribution expansion and also number delivery. So both key, it also have an AI assistant on that. For distribution expansion, we have a 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐭𝐬 system. It's like allow to discover the nearby store, so to expand the distribution year after year. The sales team have a KPI on that. The secondly, on the number delivery, yeah, last year were really a pressure year. This year, the pressure is still there. How to deliver the number? So it's like the sales team, we have a 1,500 sales team, sales member. So every day in the morning, they can open the system, they see the KPI, where they were, where they are, and so how to deliver their day. Yeah, that's it, the AI assistant. And definitely come back with the marketing, how impact to us. So we also like repairing the capability on that. So we have like the full AI capability to repair. Sorry, it go too fast. Come back to slide. Yeah. So we have a creative AI across the value chain. The first one about Oreo brand, like maybe some tech hiding, but like Oreo, it means like the AI lets us know about like the market, the region, demographic for sure, and also the culture. So it helps us test about the idea, strategy. Marketing have a lot of idea and strategy. It's like have a test on that. The second thing on the brand, yeah. So we have a brand playbook, right? It set the line for us about brand personality, like tone of voice, positioning, style. We also have the keywords about personalization, empathy at scale. We have a KPI to deliver it. We want to deliver it at a low cost, as speed. Amit also like laugh at me. So the AI supported to do so. Also brand performance. Brand performance is about like we have a content. It's also about the context, right? And also the channel. So that AI also helps us how to improve the content to deliver brand performance on that. And last but not least, about the channel brand, yeah? So we understand that variation across the channel, and so that we can optimize and do it back and brought by the channel one. So that's my summary, but I think the visual and the video can tell it much better than me. So yeah, let's see a short video on that.
We don't just sell snacks. We lead the future of snacking. And we are even closer to our consumers than we have ever been before. With the power of Gen AI, we can now deliver experiences at the speed that consumers move, at scale. Introducing the Content Library, a dynamic collection of assets that automatically personalizes and optimizes consumer experiences. We will no longer need weeks to build individual creative assets for campaigns, channels, and consumer segments. Instead, we will fuel a library with robust consumer data, atomic creative concepts and components, and performance insights. Together, these elements create an intelligence layer, enabling Gen AI models to construct unique consumer experiences, ready for market in hours, not weeks. The library is connected to a workflow that blends automated quality assurance with human review and publishes studio quality content directly to priority marketing channels. Once published, the content will take our A/B testing to AZ, reassembling in real time to deliver net new creative globally, 24/7. Harnessing Gen AI in this way will unlock the next level of creative effectiveness, enable our capabilities to keep pace with our creative ambition, and free up time to develop our next innovative idea. What's the future of creativity? It's remarkable brands created with empathy, operationalized with AI. And it's happening now at Mondelez.
Yeah, thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. That was amazing then. I think, the whole mapping that you did with the brain clearly shows that AI has hacked our brains for sure. And one key thing that I took out from you, that the boss in your company is AI. Because if AI is giving targets every morning to your sales team, then they know who to listen to, right? But great, I think very good takeouts. And hence from marketing to business, right? I move to you, Juan, to understand as a CTO of your company, right? The company pivots to you to understand what tech can the company or organization leverage in order to drive growth, in order to scale up business, right? How do you decide in the world of AI and generative AI what choices to make?
A little bit about the Sunky Group, because you may know the brand, but may know the company behind that. So we have real estate. So we have if you know the Metropole project, at the Bason Bridge. So that is our flagship project. In terms of retail, you may know our brand like the GS25, Vera, Yoki, and I think in the next month you will see the game show, Siêu Sao Siêu Xéo, that also our brand. Okay. So back to the big question. Actually, I'm not the one who decide on the technology. That is the business who decide on the business problem, that how technology can help them to solve the problem in different way. So for example, we're talking about the offline business, right? So you're familiar with online business, you have a lot of data, you have a lot of the customer insight in order to provide the kind of the personalized offer to customer. How can we do that in the offline, right? So for example, conversion rate. How do you know how many customers come and how many purchase, right? In traditional way, you may have the store staff to count the customer, right? That indicates whether you trust the data or not. In many the cadence code, we question about data, whether the data is good, whether its conversion rate is that high. Then the AI can provide you with so we have every store, we have the camera. So how we can use the AI to analyze the data to provide how many customer in, how many customer buy, how many times the startup approach to customer, and whether you need to define how you can increase the sale, how you can increase the conversion rate through the different indirect KPI. And AI can help you to measure the KPI in real time, right? We also say that if we only know about the issue that the sales startup not approach the customer per the operational guideline, but by end of week, then it's only too late to improve that. But if the supervisor have data every hour, every day, then they can improve immediately, right? And from the marketer perspective, there is a lot of data that you can collect from the customer using the AI. You can see the AI is kind of the AI can see, the AI can hear. So for example, the conversation between the sale and the client, right? How you know sale advise the customer correctly. Or in case of the pharmacy, it's not out, but we know that it's out from my friend, right? Whether the pharmacy advise customer based on the compliance, because that is, right? AI can do that. The AI can analyze the audio conversation between your staff and the client, right? So the way we do is we look at the business challenge and to see whether we can do differently, leveraging the technology, whether it's AI or whatever. So the sensor, the IoT, that it will help us. And also, that is about the customer insight. Now talking about the customer experience. So for example, in our CVS GS25 store, whether we can maintain the temperature, right? Based on to provide the comfortable for the customer. It not depend on the startup, whether the startup feel the cold, so she increase temperature, or invert, or she can reduce based on her feeling. But if whether we can measure the temperature and adjust it automatically based on the external weather, based on the actual temperature, because where, for example, you set the temperature is 25 degrees, right? But there is a lot of customer. Then you need to reduce a little bit, right? AI can do that for you. And it's for the entire the network, not just the individual store. So that is from the Sun Kim Group. We adopt the concept we call the co-innovation. So the for co-innovation, we bring together the business, the technology company, and also the IT, because for the IT, we know how to integrate, how to adopt technology. For the brainstorming workshop, from that we can identify the use cases, and then we can implement the new technology in co-innovate with the partner, so that we are on way the kind of the early adopter. So we can adopt technology in the very controlled the context to reduce the risk, but also to see how the new technology can help to provide us with the competitive advantage.
Great, great. I think the key takeout, one, from your sharing is that even as a tech officer for your company, you need to understand the business challenges, right? And how you understand business challenges, go to the market, get the right tech that can solve a business problem, right? Thank you for that sharing. Before I move on, excuse me, MMA, guys, can I request that door not to be opened anymore? Yeah, it's disturbing the guys here, right? Please make sure. Thank you. Okay, from a lot of sales discussion and marketing discussion, I would now move to you, Kam. Okay, you bring the glamour to this panel. Okay, representing creative, and Ogilvy, part of WPP, right? And you just don't follow my instruction there. Okay, thank you. So, and again, I think among all of us, when AI got introduced to the marketing aspect, right, the most talked about usage was in creative field, right? And everybody spoke about how creative was under threat, how creative, would now be taken over by AI, but that's not happened yet, right? Of course, there are advancements in the creative field. So we would really like to learn from you of how you as a creative expert and a company, which is a leading global creative agency, have imbibed AI because it is still here and you got to leverage it for your clients and for your own business.
Good afternoon. So we heard, and of course it's not just today, but we heard many years, it's like 3 years, about how AI is eroding, how AI is replacing us, and just from the discussion today, it seems like AI can do everything, right? It can replace human. It can collect data. It can give you solution. It can track the business. It can deliver sales, deliver number. So from our creative perspective, I think that the first questions came to our mind as creative people like 5 years ago about AI technology. This is not a new thing. Is what is the role of AI? How can we maximize it? From our perspective, we think that AI is all about revelations. It's reveal. In Vietnamese, it's 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐬, which is the highest value of AI is it provides solutions that human earths don't want to do and cannot do. So it provides unconventional solution for popular issues, and at WPP, also Ogilvy. So that is the reason why I think we have a very early and systematic approach to AI. There are 3 things about that. First of all, we're very excited about new things. I think this is the first thing to use AI. Very excited about new things because we want something new, something innovative. So this is the topic of today's, right? MMA innovate. But what does it mean new? New, it means that first of all, you just mentioned AI is about automation, right? It automates the way we are doing everything every day. It's an AI collector of informations, analyzing information, come up with, kind of prompting solution. But much higher than that, from our point of view, is that it provides inventions. So from automation to inventions, what did Ogilvy, as a creative partner, we did throughout the past 3 years, we did 3 things. We applied AI very early. as a toolkit. At WPP, we have Imagine, which is an studio, an AI studio that we partner with OpenAI, so that everybody can go there and have practices. And we also come up with, that you mentioned, empathy, and also how we can use AI in the most human way. So we have a global act about AI. If this is human work, it is. With AI work, we need a disclaimer powered by AI. And it is the basic rule of every day. The most important rule when we use AI to power creativity is that we try to come up with solutions that creative can shine out. I have one example. Quickly share with you. We have a pharmaceutical client. So when it comes to pharmaceuticals, it needs to be very conservative. It needs to be scientific, and that pharmaceutical need to sell a product to a teenagers. But of course, because it's a teenagers, they have to talk with mom. So our solution utilizing AI is that we generate the first ever AI health coach, a generation connector that can talk with mom and teenagers at the same time. Because human, we cannot talk with mom and we talk with teenagers at the same time because they don't believe it. But with AI we can, because she accessed a girl next door, like 25, mature enough to talk with mom, but also not too old, that still can talk with teenagers. And she's available 24/7. So I think that kind of solution is something that creativity and AI can upgrade the current kind of benchmark. And it helps us, not just only about automation, but about, reveal new things.
Great. I think the scary part was that you're giving teenager a girl AI to talk to 24/7. Right? Yeah. So, but it's great. I think teenagers are well controlled by that. So thank you, Cam, for sharing that. And so we have heard from marketing lens, from tech point of view, and creative, right? When you are one of the person in the panel who leads a business, you have set up your own business. So versus a large organizations who may have their processes and understanding of AI where they want to leverage, for an upcoming business, right? How do you understand where AI stands, what it can do for your business? Is it an advantage or is it a disadvantage at this time?
Okay, thank you for your question. Let me introduce myself first. Maybe I'm a little bit different with other speakers because I'm not also the investor and entrepreneur. I'm also a content creator with million followers on the TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. So I strongly believe that AI is my daily life. Sorry about that. And I found House of Dira 1 year ago, because you know that the live streaming is just booming months and months and months. And then luckily we evaluated a little bit high price for that. And one of the key factors for House of Dira is that we focus on live streaming, because you know live streaming years after that will be the future, because it trans lots of games in the market. And one of the biggest challenge of House of Dira is that you know that when the brand appear to us, they say that they want to guarantee about the outcomes, especially for the GMV. And we have to not only provide the live stream service for them, provide the QL, QOC for them. And one of the biggest challenge of House of Dira is that we want to build the service of building the QS. It means that if you are a brand, you have 3 sales people, you bring here to me, I build them become the influencer of your own brands. And that will guarantee about that this is your company, the only company QL, not depend on another QL. Yeah. And to match that, you know that if we do not depend on the AI, it's really hard for me, because I'm the content creator for 10 years and we work with lots of brands and we train lots of QL and creators. But For one creator, we have to train at least 6 months to approximately 1 year to make them become long-lasting and sustainable KOL. But for the KOLs, for the salesperson, the one that who have never been a content creator before, we have to apply lots of service for them. We have to guarantee about the the content for them, to guarantee about how to we record video for them, to guarantee, for example, we have tons of live streamer, because the live stream now, they're not just a green screen here. We have to lots of setup here. But if we have to spend money to hire a creative director to design for them, it costs a lot. But with, for example, with Midjourney, we just prompting and then I give it into some partner and they will do for me, and we save a lot. And especially for the content. For example, if we want to sell this bottle and that company have the 3 salesperson, they want, I want to build the 3 channels of TikTok to sell this. For example, one week I will make the AI, I will use the AI and prompting and know that the creativity for that. For example, one will sell this because they will storytelling. They will go to your factory, they will live stream, they will say, this is made from the waterfall, the biggest waterfall in Vietnam also. One will be the couples with the daily life, and then this will protect the health. One with the trimmers, etc. It means that with the challenge of House of Beer is that we have to build, for example, we have 20 clients. With client have to build the 5 channels, and it means that with just around 10 people in the creative team, we have to handle them. And without AI, we cannot do that seriously, because one channel must guarantee for 5 to 7 clips a week, and we cannot do that with just 1 people. And luckily, that service, and we are. But the challenge is that AI is so new. Seriously, AI is so new, so that it may support us maybe just a little bit, but it help us scale a lot for just 1 year.
Great. I think that was the strongest 3-minute pitch of House of Data that you just did today. Now everybody knows that. Great job. But thank you for sharing that. And no doubt, I think one thing all of us in this room as marketers or business owners would agree, that live stream or influencers or KOLs are becoming hugely important for our brands, to advertise our brands. And live stream plays an important role, and the way AI plays a role in accelerating that and making it more convenient, cheaper, affordable for the clients and for yourself is the way. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
Like, I also want to ask you, because you hear about the impact of the AI across, about the marketing, creative agency, content creator, business owner. How about you, as a media, what do you think the impact of the AI on the media and channel? And as a client, I want to ask how he can excel to give a solution for client. Yeah, because he pushed me at the first, so now I push him back.
Agency-client relationship can never be boring, right? Okay, thank you, NINH, for asking that question. And to be honest, I think agency sits at the realm where we are at the center of all of you, right? We interact with our clients, with all of you, to understand your challenges, business challenges, translate that into what it means in media. And today, the way media is expanded, right? It imbibes the creative aspects, it imbibes the influencer, the KOL, and hence the role of AI, right? At Waymaker, we have imbibed the principle of provocative planning, wherein AI sits exactly where we delve into consumer insights and then decide in the consumer journey where is the right touch point which can help connect with the consumers for your brand, right? And this large data points of insights cannot be unearthed just on a human level, right? And some of the examples, Mr. Yuan, that you shared of understanding the business challenge, translating that using a tech, where the tech combines all of these data points to give the right insights for the consumers that we are looking for, right? And from that planning to making sure that we execute well is where the part of conversion, which was the previous panel, Lani and you all spoke about, right? So conversion has always been traditionally done in the way humans optimize the campaigns, right? And AI brings that great excellence where through machine learning over a period, optimization brings in a lot of efficiency, right? So under the house of Group M, we have Copilot, which helps us derive these efficiencies and optimize campaigns at a better level. So I think all in all, it connects the dots across businesses and brings what is the best solution, whether it is influencer, whether it is planning, whether it is creative, from the agency's point to serve the brand, right? Okay, great. I think that brings us to the last question, and I would ask one common question to each of the panelists, that whatever that we have discussed today, right, is happening today already. And you said AI is new, somebody said AI is old, right? So what do you see AI doing in future? How do you see AI shaping your businesses in future? You already have some sense of business challenges that you're going to forecast. Where do you see AI playing a role in that? Juan, can I start with you, please?
I think in the previous meeting of the AMA, I still remember that there was the presentation on what AI can do, what AI cannot do. And I believe that we shouldn't have the kind of the statement, because the AI is not new. I started to discuss with our client when I work with IBM, Microsoft, almost 7-9 years back about the AI. But why people are talking about the AI today? Because what the AI I just explained in the previous answer is traditional AI, or so-called the functional AI, where I focus on the specific use cases, analyze the video, analyze the audio, etc. Generative AI is different. It can create the new content. So that is a new way. And the key question, I think the almost not only the normal people, but the AI expert, they also shocked with the generative AI capability. And not about capability, it's about the speed. What you think it cannot do today, it doesn't mean that it cannot do tomorrow. You can see the speed is very important. And also, you look at the internet, when internet booming. Why internet booming? Because the internet browser, the end user, can leverage the internet, right? So that we can have the .com boom, etc. The AI in the past is for the business optimization, the operational optimization, talking about the backend system, not touch on the end user. But why the AI today? Everyone talk, because I believe almost people here, you are using the generative AI in some form for their daily business, for their daily individual tasks, right? So I would consider the generative AI is kind of the internet browser. So I think the key question now for everyone is not just about what AI can do in the future, but it's about the when, the duration. Elon Musk say that okay, AI can more advanced than the human intelligence by next year, or maximum next 2 years. Do you believe that?
Not at all.
Whether you believe or not, it will define your behavior, how you define your business today. So now it's not about how using AI to improve, enhance your business. Think about if you open the new business today, whether you do it differently. You open the different business, not the way you do today. Maybe you start with the marketing agency, targeting for the 10, 100 customers. But with the AI today, you may think about you can create the marketing agency like the Amazon, like the Netflix, for the million the customer. AI can help you to do that.
Thank you. I think great point at the end where you said, if you were to start a business today, if you're launching a brand today, what would you do differently versus what you have done in past? Because you have AI now, right? And the problem with the statement that you made was not the statement, but Elon Musk, right? I think we'll agree on that. Not everybody trusts him. Okay. Yeah, please. Okay, Nin, can I move to you and try and understand? I think that mic doesn't work, doesn't have AI. So. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to echo it, like points about like AI cannot replace people and human. That's the first point. It's just about we are required to be upskilled. Right now, we can driving motorbike or car, and now we are asked to like driving as a pilot and at the airplane. So it means in the airplane, we need to be very clear about destination. For example, if we want to go from Ho Chi Minh to Hanoi, we clear Hanoi so that the AI can allow some autopilot in between. It's like the airplane working now, yeah? And the second thing about, because like it's like rubbish in, so rubbish out, so ensure you have as a good input and the clear objective ahead. That's it. Yeah, that's my statement.
Thank you, and that was wonderful. I think the example of flight is very relevant in our case. Gham, can I ask you the same question, please?
AI will not replace us, but people master AI will kick us, right? So I think let's use AI as smartly as a tool, invent new things every day, and with digital empathy to make meaningful connections. I think this is even, I mean, business point of view or creativity standpoint, it is the most important thing.
Great. I think, so as rightly said by a creative person, right? Creative sits at the center of how you're running business, how you're thinking about consumers. Thank you. Min, to you, lastly, how do you see, you're already in the forefront, what Juan mentioned, if a new business, how do you leverage AI? You're doing it already. What more do you see in future?
The reason why I told that AI is new, is not the technology AI is new, but it's new for most of the people. For example, lots of washing machine and refrigerator, they have the AI, but it's not AI. They're just automobile. That's not AI at all. And most of people here, they have misunderstanding and they even don't know about the core of the AI is the big data and how to apply it. And I think one of the most important things we have to do, especially in Vietnam, is that have to educate, have to train to lots of mass audience, mass employees to know that and utilize that so that we can improve a lot. And lots we go with lots of the case like technology like the sharing economy one, the one with the booming or the intellect decade, and we still survive. We do not lost our job and we still have 3 meals a day. So that I strongly believe in the future people will be develop faster than the AI. Yeah.
Great. Yes, sure, please.
Anyone here heard about the autonomous agent? Autonomous agent.
Autonomous agent.
So autonomous agent is the virtual human can do the particular job, like the customer service, etc. Right? So now a lot of the AI company, they focus on the creative autonomous agent to replace the human in some particular profession. Unfortunately, IT is the second in the list to be replaced by AI. The number 1 is customer service. The number 2 is IT. Okay. So now I just want to change the statement from Gham that the people, AI cannot replace the people, but people can be replaced by the who master the AI. I want to change that. Can be replaced by the people cannot collaborate with AI. Are you ready to work with the virtual co-worker tomorrow? That's the key question.
Brilliant. I think, yes, round of applause for Juan. You are definitely the master of one-liners today, Juan, for the session. And I don't know if any one of you picked it during our rehearsals. We again picked up one line that once, and I want to end the session with that. And he said that what AI can not do today, it can do tomorrow, right? So each one of us, I think the takeaway is that while AI is here helping us in business, in sales, in marketing, in creativity, tech, new age marketing, it's not going to stop there, right? What's more for us, and like Juan rightly ended, that while AI will be adopted by everybody, it's up to us how we adopt AI and how we leverage that for our own business, for our own companies, for our own self as individuals, right? And on that note, I would like to thank the panelists. Thank you so much for your wonderful insights. Lovely talking to you. Thank you, the audience.
Thank you very much, Mr. Amit, for a very nice moderator. You really own it and really drive the sections. And thank you, Smith Anding. Thank you, Mr. Quang Minh. Thank you, Mr. Hung. And thank you, Ms. 𝐿𝐭𝐬, for very nice and authentic sharing. Can you come down here to receive the thank you token from MMA?